Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for today's Peach Belt Conference doubleheader, featuring your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates and the Montevallo University Falcons. The Pirates come in 9-6 overall, 4-4 in the Peach Belt, and are coming off of a big 80-73 win at Georgia Southwestern on Saturday. Montevallo, meanwhile, comes in 6-8 overall, 1-4 in the Peach Belt. The Falcons have lost 4 of their last 5 contests, and this will be the only time these two teams meet in the regular season, as both the Pirates and the Falcons are on separate divisions in the Peach Belt Conference. The Pirates in the Eastern Division, Montevallo in the West. And this is the Falcons' only second trip ever to Savannah since joining the Peach Belt Conference 3 seasons ago. In 2009-2010, Montevallo took the first ever meeting between these two teams, winning 62-54. And the Pirates are 0-2 overall against Montevallo in the short history between these two schools. With just about a minute and a half to go before we match up between the Pirates and the Falcons, we'll go ahead and introduce you to the 2011-2012 Armstrong women's basketball team, and we're going to find out what the Pirates' worst movies are.
Demisha Mills, Scary Movie 4, doesn't make sense.
Sonny Kennedy, Avatar.
Priscilla Westfield, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Noelle Zletny, Land of the Lost. It was really stupid, like it had no plot.
Kara Rakowska, Harry Potter. I fell asleep every time I watch it.
Brianna McFarlane, King Kong, Too Long and Too Boring.
Detroit Gibson, Quarantine.
Angelia Hill, Jurassic Park.
Deanne Hayward, Spider-Man 3, because it just ruined the other two for me.
Maya Wells, Pirates of the Caribbean, because Coach Manfred is afraid of it.
Jasmine Walker, Loving Basketball, because it used to be my favorite until I realized that it doesn't really happen in real life.
Amber Ford, Pootie Tang, because I had to walk out of it. Marissa Rembert, Boys in the Hood. They just had too many black people in it.
Danielle Zurcher, Bruno.
Morgan Mitchell, Teeth. You just don't want to see that. It's terrible. It's awful.
Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong and Montevallo getting set for action in Peach Belt Conference. A light Thursday in the Peach Belt Conference. Only one other game today, and that is Clayton State at Flagler. Clayton State, defending national champions, will be the Pirates' opponent here on Saturday afternoon, 1:30 tip time for the Pirates and the Lakers. But here today, the Pirates taking on the Montevallo Falcons, and the starting lineup for Montevallo looks like this. The backcourt, Zena Nasilowski, a junior from Hammond, Indiana, Tiana Boxley, a junior from Mesa, Arizona, and Tiffany McClure, a senior from Montgomery, Alabama. And the front court, Siobhan Seymour, a senior from Hartsville, South Carolina, and Davia Harris, a 6'2 senior from Memphis, Tennessee. The Falcons are not particularly deep, but they do have good size, with 2 6-footers in the starting lineup for head coach Cindy Hilbrick. Starting lineup for your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates looks like this. Jasmine Walker, the junior guard from Lawrenceville, Georgia, joined by Angel Hill, the junior from Macon, Georgia, and Tamisha Mills, the junior from Gray Court, South Carolina. The front court for the Pirates, Mari Wells, sophomore from Rome, Georgia. Feature of a nice article in the Savannah Morning News that appeared in today's edition, as she has unfortunately slipped to second nationally rebounding-wise, but she still is averaging 13.7 boards per game, which leads the Peach Belt Conference. And Dee Dee Gibson, the junior from Levine, Arizona, making just her second start of the year, averaging 9 points, 5.1 rebounds, but is one of the best shooters from the field for the Pirates, 49.5% from the field. That leads the Pirates. So head coach Matt Schmidt looking to get a little more offense in the matchup here today against Montevallo. Montevallo clad in their road purple uniforms, gold numbers with black trim. Armstrong in home white uniforms with gold numbers and maroon trim. And it looks like it will be Seymour jumping the opening tip with Mari Wells. Again, the Pirates at 9-6 overall. Montevallo 6-8 in a cross-division matchup in the Peach Belt Conference. Tip is up, and it is won easily by the Falcons. And Tiffany McClure, the senior from Montgomery, will run the point for Montevallo. Lob inside is tipped by Gibson. The Pirates will pick up the loose ball. And now Armstrong on offense. Walker out to Wells, well away from the basket. Back around to Demisha Mills, and then Walker gets it back. Now she'll drive, spin, shoot, miss. It's partially blocked. Looked like Walker was anticipating the contact. Rebound McClure for Montevallo. Nasilowski right side gives it back out to Boxley. Boxley guarded by Angel Hill. Looks for a screen, puts up the medium range jumper, and it's good. Tiana Boxley with the bucket to put the Falcons on top 2-0. Boxley is the leading scorer for this Montevallo squad, averaging 10.1 points per game. Mills with it for the Pirates, out to Hill. Now Walker lobs it inside to Mari Wells. She's double teamed and then throws it out of bounds. She stumbled as she was trying to pass the ball back to Jasmine Walker, and it will go down as a turnover for the Pirates. Montevallo with the ball. Long two is in and good for Boxley. So Boxley showing good range, hits her first 2 baskets of the game and gives the Falcons a 4-0 lead. Demisha Mills out to Walker. Inside Gibson, back out to Walker. It's deflected and out of bounds off of Montevallo. And so it will stay with the Pirates with just 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Pirates having a hard time getting any shots off inside against the taller Montevallo front court. 6 on the shot clock here. Hill around a screen. Gets it out to Walker. Walker with a 3, and it's blocked, and that will be a shot clock violation for the Pirates. So a team turnover, and the second turnover for Armstrong. Gives it back to Montevallo. McClure brings it up. Hands off. Boxley again with it. Ball's deflected, and Gibson gets a steal. Quick outlet to Mills. Mills ahead of the defense, lays it up and in. And so the Pirates get their first basket of the game thanks to a little transition offense. And it's 4-2. McClure around a screen all the way to the baseline. Lobs it inside. Seymour outside to Harris. Her shot is no good. Rebound Walker. Walker wants to bring it up quickly. Now shakes her head and gives off to Hill. And then a jump ball will keep it with the Pirates as Boxley had a hold of it. Pirates will bring in Brianna McFarland for Dee Gibson. And the Pirates will have it. 19 on the shot clock. McFarland left side. Gets a screen. Puts up the open 2. It's good. And Brianna McFarland up off the bench gives the Pirates second bucket of the night, and it's tied at 4. Three and a half minutes in, both teams with 2 free throws, as that layup is good by Harris. Looked like she got away with a double dribble, but good hands to keep possession of the basketball. And Montevallo retakes the lead at 6-4. Mills spins and has her shot blocked. Rebound Montevallo. Montevallo on the run with Boxley. Boxley all the way to the basket, throws it up off the bottom, or the back of the backboard actually. It hit the support and will go over to the Pirates. So Boxley a little out of control with her drive to the basket, and the Pirates will take over. Mari Wells with it over to Angel Hill. Kicks it off to Walker, and then Walker throws it right to McClure. 2-on-1 break. And a layup is no good by Nasilowski, and a ball's out of bounds off of the Pirates. So Montevallo will inbound it underneath its own basket. Nasilowski with it for the Falcons. Over to Boxley. She lobs it inside, and it's deflected by Mari Wells. Quickly ahead to Angel Hill. Hill, shot is up, and a foul is called on the Falcons. And that's going to be on Boxley. First foul of the game on either team. And Angel Hill will go to the line for 2 free throws for the Pirates. Florida State College at Jacksonville transfer, third leading scorer on the Pirates this season, 10.9 points per game. She misses the first free throw. Hill came in as a 61% free throw shooter. Trina Moore-Smith checks into the game for Montevallo. Replacing Boxley. Second free throw from Hill is no good, and the rebound comes down to Montevallo. McClure to Harris. Her layup no good. Rebound to Misha Mills. Mills out to McFarland. They swing it around to Walker. Mills gets it back. Back to Walker. 15 on the shot clock. She drives, spins, shoots, and misses. Rebound is down to Montevallo as Moore-Smith brings it up the side. a foul is called on Mari Wells. With 14:53 left to go in the first half, we reached our first media timeout of the game, with Montevallo leading it 6-4. Timeout, as both teams now shooting exactly 40% from the floor, 4 of 10. But the difference is the 2 free throws made by Montevallo's Siobhan Seymour. with 12:43 left to go here in the first half. Carolina Rakowska into the game for Armstrong, as is Dee Dee Gibson back into the game. For Montevallo, Alex Strickland comes in along with Taylor Beverly. And Montevallo will have it after the 30-second timeout. Moore Smith guarded by Hayward, gives off to Strickland. Strickland drives, gives it off. Moore Smith inside to Beverly. Her shot is up and good over Mills. Tough shot in the lane, but Beverly makes the shot and pushes the Falcon lead back out to 4. McFarland to Hayward, looking inside. Now Rakowska, her pass is deflected out of bounds by Montevallo. She was looking for Gibson. After a shot clock correction, the Pirates will inbound it with Hayward. Hayward drives and loses it out of bounds. It was off the leg of a Montevallo player, number 42, Seymour, defending the baseline. So Hayward to inbound it again for the Pirates. Out to McFarland. McFarland in the paint. Shot is no good. Ball's tipped by Gibson, but run down by Strickland of Montevallo. Boxley, shot is up, and a foul called on Carolina Rakowska, which will send Tiana Boxley to the line for 2 free throws. Boxley's first free throw is good. 84% from the line is Boxley. Clearly the best free throw shooter on the Montevallo squad. Second free throw is good. And Montevallo will bring back in Tiffany McClure for Trina Moore Smith. Full court pressure by Montevallo out of the made timeout, or made free throw, excuse me. McFarland travels, so the full court pressure creates a turnover. Fourth turnover of the game for Armstrong. Demisha Mills checks out for the Pirates, and Mari Wells back in for Armstrong. Wells just 1 rebound, no points. Slow start for the Pirates post player, as an illegal screen is whistled against Montevallo's Alex Strickland, giving the ball back to the Pirates. So with 11:16 to go, it's a 6-point Montevallo lead, 14-8. Hayward to Wells, gives it back to Hayward. Hayward is fouled on the floor, and it's going to be a out-of-bounds play for the Pirates. And so Moore Smith will come back in because Boxley commits her second foul of the half. Ball deflected out of bounds. Hayward trying to get it to Wells on the right block. Hayward this time will throw it out to Rakowska. Hayward for 3 is no good. Rebound comes down to Beverly. On the run is McClure. Now Moore Smith will set up the Montevallo offense. Strickland around to Moore Smith. Now McClure baseline jumper is good. When Montevallo has taken the open looks, more often than not, they've hit them. It's when they've gone to the basket that they have not been able to knock down shots. Gibson will try a three. It's no good, and the rebound comes down to Hayward. Approaching the 10-minute mark of the first half. Pirates still sitting on 8 points as that pass is deflected, but Gibson gets it back. Inside Wells. Wells' shot partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Montevallo. Moore Smith ahead, and the layup is good for Seymour, and a timeout called by head coach Matt Schmidt, a 30-second timeout with 9:49 to go in the first half, and Montevallo leading it by 10, 18-8. $9:49 to go. Armstrong trails Montevallo. By 10, 18-8. Montevallo now shooting 53.8% from the floor. And the Pirates shooting just 28.6%, eerily reminiscent of the Pirates' last home game, which came a week from Monday, when the Pirates lost to Georgia College, shooting just 25% from the floor. Hayward lays it up, can't get the basket to go, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. And that is our second media timeout of the half. 9:34 to go until halftime. Montevallo leads at 18-8. Chad Jackson with you here at Alumni Arena. Freshman D. Hayward from Glasgow, Scotland, to the line for 2 free throws for the Pirates. Hayward averaging 4.5 points a game. She is a 75% free throw shooter. Free throw is up and good. Second free throw, good as well. So the Pirates cut it to 8, 18-10. Montevallo will bring it up the floor with Tiffany McClure, the senior from Montgomery, Alabama. Around a screen, gives off to Harris, lob inside to Beverly. Her shot is up and good. Beverly gets great elevation, and she's had a couple of shots like that over some of the Pirates' taller players. Angel Hill for 3 is no good. Rebound, Nazalowski for Montevallo. And a Montevallo turnover averted by McClure. A very exaggerated jump step as she was pressured by Hayward. Now Beverly back to McClure, 5 on the shot clock. McClure, free throw line jumpers, no good. Rebound Hayward. Ahead to Mills, it's a 2-on-1 break. Mills goes in for the layup and scores. (20-12), Montevallo has led the entire half. Largest lead of 10 a couple of times. Current lead is 8. Beverly with it. Out front, over to Morse Smith. To Nazalowski. McFarland got her hand on it. Nazalowski just throws it up. Rebound Mills. Mills on the run. Kicks it off to McFarland. Open 2 is good. And a timeout called by Montevallo. The Pirates have been their most successful when they've been able to get out in transition and get behind the Montevallo defense, but those opportunities have been few and far between, with Montevallo shooting 53% from the floor. But with 7:40, Armstrong has cut it to 6. It's 20-14. Jasmine Walker checks back in for the Pirates, replacing Angel Hill, so the Pirates will go with 2 point guards on the floor in Hayward and Walker here. Moore Smith brings it up. Pirates trap it, and a foul called against Armstrong. Right as they had appeared to trap Moore Smith in front of the Armstrong bench. So Moore Smith will inbound it. Ball's deflected, and D. Hayward gets a steal for Armstrong on the inbounds pass. Walker out to Mills. Swing around to D. Hayward. 12 on the shot clock for the Pirates. Walker for 3, it's no good. Tipped rebound to Wells. Wells out to McFarland. Her 3 is up, no good. Rebound McClure. Shot is up and no good for Seymour. Rebound Mari Wells. Here come the Pirates. Hayward skip pass to McFarland. Now Hayward gets it back. Over to McFarland for 2. It's good. Brandon McFarland with 8 points to lead the Pirates coming off the bench. Her season high is 12. She scored that against Converse back in November, her second game of the year, but she definitely has had a lot of open looks here in the contest. Moore Smith, top of the key, guarded by Hayward. 8 seconds left. Moore Smith baseline. Shot is up, no good, but a foul called on Hayward, and that's going to be her second of the half. So Moore Smith to the line for Montevallo. 68% on the season. First one is up and good. Hits it off the front iron and rolls in. Montevallo perfect, 5 of 5 from the line so far tonight. Second one is good, so make it 6 of 6. 22-16, Montevallo leads. 6:07 to go until halftime. Hayward guarded by Moore Smith. Out to Walker. Walker, shot is up, no good, and the rebound comes down to Montevallo. Quickly ahead, and the layup is good for Seymour. So the Pirates had cut it to 4, but two quick possessions result in points for Montevallo, and the lead stretches back out to 8. Hayward drives, lays it up, can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down to Strickland and Wells. A jump ball will give it to Montevallo. Angel Hill will check in for D. Hayward. And for Montevallo, Taylor Beverly back into the game. Montevallo right at 50% from the floor, 9 of 18. As that one is in, and layup is good for Harris over Mills, and Mills with her arms out saying, how do I defend that? Harris has about 5 inches on Mills and has a pretty good vertical. Tell you what, Montevallo does not look like a below 500 team right now, as they are taking it to the Pirates and doing whatever they want offensively. Shot no good for Armstrong. Rebound Montevallo. Moore Smith goes inside, and again Harris with the layup. This one's no good. Mills gets the rebound. Mills on the run. 1-on-2. Mills lays it up and scores. (26-18), 4:16 to go until halftime. McClure. McClure all the way to the basket, feeds it for Harris. Her layup is too hard off the backboard. Rebound Mari Wells. Angel Hill drives the baseline, lays it up, can't get it to go, but she is fouled, and she will go to the line for the second time tonight. And the foul is on Beverly. Her first, team's 5th. Hill 0 for 2 her previous trip to the line, looking for her first points of the evening. Hill's first free throw is good. Carolina Rakowska into the game for the Pirates. Siobhan Seymour back into the game for Montevallo. 3:51 until intermission. Second free throw from Hill, good as well. And the Pirates have cut it to 6, 26-20. McClure all the way to the rim, lays it up. It's blocked by Hill. Rebound Wells. Here come the Pirates. Walker out to Mills. Mills drives, lays it up, can't get it to go. Rebound Seymour. Moore Smith pulls it out after a trip through the paint. Now sets up the offense for the Falcons. Shot is up and no good for Beverly. She got bumped from behind by the back of Angel Hill, and it worked out in the Pirates' favor. Hill to Mari Wells, around to Rakowska. Mills gets it back, lobs it into Wells. Wells fadeaway for 2 is good. First basket of the night for Mari Wells, and the lead is now 4. .240 to go. McClure around a screen all the way in. Ball's deflected. Wells with the rebound. Mills is fouled. She draws the foul and makes the basket, and it might be an intentional foul here. And we're waiting for the signal from the official. They'll score the basket, and it is an intentional foul. So Mills will shoot the bonus, and the Pirates will get the ball after the free throw is shot. And a timeout call by Montevallo. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Armstrong within 2 with 2:30 to go until halftime. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong within 2, and Demisha Mills will have a free throw. With no players on the line, make or miss, Armstrong will have the ball after this free throw. So the Pirates will have a possession where they can either tie or take the lead. And now, actually, the official is signaling 2 shots. So Mills gets 2 free throws after the made basket. First one is an air ball, as she tried to just place it in there. So the very unusual 4-point play opportunity for Mills. Second free throw is no good, but the Pirates will have the basketball. So Mills misses 2 free throws, but the Pirates still have the basketball. Again with a chance to tie. Hayward inbounds it to Hill. Inside Wells. Back out to Hill for a long 2 is good, and we're tied. So with 2:22 left, the Pirates have come back all the way from a 10-point deficit on a few occasions this half, and we're all tied at 26. Here in the first half, McClure, ball's deflected, but Beverly gets it back. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Wells for the Pirates. Hayward brings it up. Quickly ahead to Rakowska for 3. That's no good. Rebound Moore Smith. As we are under 2 to play. Until intermission, Moore Smith looking for a high ball screen, gives off to Seymour. Seymour bounce pass inside to Beverly. Beverly shot is up and good, and it looked like Mills even got a piece of it, but Beverly was still able to power it up and in. Hayward out to Hill. Now Wells with it, and Wells is picked from behind by Strickland, and McClure with the layup, and the lead is back out to 4 after the Pirates had tied it up. (30-26), Montevallo with the lead. Mills to Rakowska. Mills is foul. Nope, a 3-second call on Mari Wells. So with under a minute left, Montevallo has answered the charge by the Pirates. Stretching the lead back out to 4 and owning the basketball here with time ticking down in the first half. Seymour loses the basketball, gets it back, and then it's stolen by Mills. Mills on the run, goes all the way up, and is fouled on the floor. So we'll send Demisha Mills to the line, but to shoot 1 and 1, Mills is 0 for 2 from the line. Free throw is up and no good, and the rebound is run down by Jasmine Walker. Hill to Wells. Pirates with 20 seconds left in the half will hold for the last shot. Walker around a screen, drives, puts up the shot, and gets called for a travel. With 3.4 seconds left, and Amber Ford will check in for the last 3.5 seconds of the half. As McClure will pick it up and try a half-court shot, which hits the back of the rim And Montevallo scores the last 4 points of the half, and we head to halftime with the Falcons leading by 40 to 26. We'll step away for halftime, come back, we'll look at the first half stats and the second half of action. You're listening to and watching Armstrong basketball. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong trails Montevallo by 4, 30-26. Here's a look at the first half statistics. First for the Falcons. Montevallo shot 46.2% of the first half, 12 of 26. Did not take a three-point attempt and made all 6 of its free throw attempts for 30 points. Siobhan Seymour leading the way with 8 points. Taylor Beverly and Tiana Boxley with 6 points apiece. Armstrong 11 of 29 from the floor. That's 37.9%, and the Pirates were 0 of 6 from three-point range and made just 4 of 9 free throws for 44%. Brandon McFarland, Demisha Mills, both with 8 points to lead Armstrong. Mari Wells, 2 points, 6 rebounds, but she has been a real non-factor offensively, just 2 shots taken. In the first half, she did have 2 assists and 2 steals, however. Looking at the three-point numbers, at the season numbers, Montevallo has actually taken 30 more three-point shots than the Pirates overall, but the Falcons have not felt like they've needed to jack one up from beyond the arc, as Montevallo leads it again by 4. Armstrong will have the basketball to begin the second half. Jasmine Walker, Demisha Mills, Mari Wells, Dee Dee Gibson, and Angel Hill on the floor for the Pirates for Montevallo. Nazalowski, Harris, Boxley, McClure, and Seymour on the floor for the Falcons, and a turnover by the Pirates on the first possession of the second half. Each team turned it over 7 times in the first half. And Montevallo has it for its first possession of the second half here. Seymour out to Harris. Now McClure has it. 8 on the shot clock. McClure back out to Boxley. Boxley will put up the three-pointer, and it's no good. Rebound, Angel Hill. So the first three-point attempt of the game for Montevallo goes awry, and the Pirates have the rebound and the basketball. Wells out to Walker. And another 3-second call on the Pirates. That's the second of the game and the second straight turnover for Armstrong. And Montevallo will take it. McClure guarded by Walker. Dribbles right, points out a player. Now Boxley with the mid-range. That's no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. And it will go over to the Pirates. Walker brings it up against McClure, gives off to Mills in front of the Pirates bench. Now Hill out to Wells. Wells, skip pass to Demisha Mills, thinks about the 3, now gives it off to Walker. 8 on the shot clock. Gibson, shot is up, no good, but Mills is there for the rebound. Her shot's no good. Wells goes back up and is fouled, and so Mari Wells will have 2 free throws as she beat the shot clock. Gibson's shot was blocked. Demisha Mills got the rebound, then Mills missed everything on the layup try. Wells got the rebound and then was fouled going back up for the putback. Wells' first free throw is good. And Trina Moore-Smith will have to come in and replace Tiana Boxley. Second free throw from Wells is good. And the Pirates strike first here in the second half. It's 30-28. McClure All the way in. Nice feed to Harris. Harris's shot is short, though. McClure gets it back after the missed shot by Harris. Moore Smith now guarded by Angel Hill. Looking to get it inside. Does so. Now Harris out front. Hands off to McClure. She'll put up the three-pointer, and it's good. McClure just 8 of 33 from three-point range this season. That's 24%, but that one was nothing but net, and it puts the Falcons up by 5. Hill, baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Harris for the Falcons. McClure with it for Montevallo. Backs it out. Now goes in motion, dribbling right. Looking inside. Now Harris is double teamed. Nice pass as Seymour elevates to pick that pass out of the air. Lays it up and in, and it's a 7-point Montevallo lead just like that. And a timeout for head coach Matt Schmidt and the Pirates. 16:46 to go in the second half. Montevallo leads at 35-28. Out of the timeout, the Pirates bring in Dee Hayward and Brianna McFarland. As Montevallo shows a zone look here. Mills to Hayward. Hayward drives, kicks it out of bounds, and it's off of the hands of Mills into the Armstrong bench, and Montevallo will take over. Third turnover of the first 3.5 minutes of the second half for the Pirates. McClure looking inside to Seymour, back out to McClure. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebound McFarland. Quick outlet to Hill. Hill to Mills. Mills is blocked, but a foul is called. And so Demisha Mills fouled by Davia Harris. And Mills will go to the line where she is 0 of 3 tonight. Came into the game at 40%, but hasn't even hit that yet tonight. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good, so Mills makes 1 of 2. And Morgan Mitchell's going to check in for Angel Hill. Mitchell, the all-region soccer player for the Pirates, making her first appearance of the night. Pirates show a backcourt trap here, but Montevallo will break it, and now Mitchell matched up against Moore Smith, the backup point guard for Montevallo. Nazalowski with it, over to Seymour. Inside, layup is good for McClure. The reverse layup, and it's 37-29, 8-point lead. Morgan Mitchell over to Hayward. Skip pass to Misha Mills. Mills to McFarland, open 2 is good. McFarland, the first Pirate player in double figures with 10. Siobhan Seymour has 10 for Montevallo. McClure around Hayward. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Mitchell. Here come the Pirates. Hayward. Pass to McFarland. McFarland for two, no good. Rebound is loose on the floor, and a jump ball will give it to Montevallo. And a media timeout on the floor with 14:38 to go in the second half. Montevallo leads it 37-31. Checking in on the other Peach Bowl Conference game in action tonight. Number 2, Clayton State, tied at halftime with Flagler. 30-30, has scored the first 4 points of the second half and leads the Saints 34-30. Clayton State currently ranked second in the nation. And again, the Pirates will host Clayton State here on Saturday at 1:30 at Alumni Arena. Of course, we'll have that game for you here on ustream.tv/Armstrong Pirates, your host for Armstrong Sports all year long. Montevallo with the basketball after the media timeout. McClure to Seymour. Kicks it off to Harris. Now Moore Smith for three is short. Harris with the rebound. And Montevallo will get a fresh crack at it. And then that ball is passed out of bounds by Moore Smith. Nazalowski made a cut to the basket, but kind of forgot to tell Moore Smith about it. And the turnover will give it back to the Pirates. Mitchell to now Hayward for three is no good. And the rebound comes down to Harris, but Harris gives it right back to Mitchell. Mitchell passes it to Maury Wells, who puts it up and in. And the Pirates are within 4, which is where it was at half. 37-33 our score. McClure around a screen and a foul on the floor as Hayward pushes McClure in the back. Subs for Montevallo as Alex Strickland and Taylor Beverly will check in. Montevallo with the basketball. McClure to Strickland. Now Moore Smith with it, now guarded by D. Hayward. Moore Smith inside Seymour, outside Strickland for three. It's no good, but an offensive rebound for McClure. McClure to Seymour. Moore Smith with 15 seconds on the shot clock gives it back to McClure. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. McClure puts up the three. It's no good. And offensive rebound again for Montevallo as Beverly picks up the rebound and puts it up and in. Mitchell gives off to McFarland, and then McFarland's pass is read by McClure. McClure lays it up and in. Pirates have never led. The game was tied once in the first half. Each time the Pirates get close, Montevallo comes right back, and a foul is called on Montevallo. The missed shot by Demisha Mills. It'll be a rebounding foul against Montevallo, and the Pirates will bring in Angel Hill and Jasmine Walker. Montevallo will bring back in Tiana Boxley. Boxley has 6 points, but has not played a lot of minutes. She's been in foul trouble pretty much the entire game. Mills drives the baseline, lays it up, misses the layup, and the rebound comes down to Beverly. Beverly shot is up and good. And the lead is now 10. (43-33) Montevallo with the lead. Hill out to Mills. Mills lays it up, scores, and draws the foul. Nice clear out by Mari Wells. Wells created the lane that Demisha Mills took advantage of, and she'll go to the line and try and complete the three-point play. Gibson in for Wells, as Mills will try and cut it back to 6. Free throw is good. 43-36. Moore Smith out to Strickland. Now Seymour. Shot is up, no good, and a foul on Demisha Mills as Mills hacked Seymour. And Siobhan Seymour to the line for 2 free throws. Seymour with 10 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Misses the first throw off the front iron. 3 Montevallo players are in double figures tonight. McClure with 11, Seymour with 10, Beverly with 10. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound comes down to Mills. Mills pushes it up the floor, now gives off to McFarland. Mills gets it back. Gibson, turnaround jumper's no good, but Mills gets the rebound. Gives it to Gibson. Gibson is fouled on her shot attempt, and now Dee Gibson will go to the line for 2. Gibson looking for her first points tonight. First free throw is no good. She came in shooting 76% from the free throw line. As Carolina Rakowska checks into the ball game, replacing Brianna McFarland. Second free throw, no good. A rebound, Montevallo. It's a 7-point Montevallo lead as we approach the 10-minute mark of the second half. Moore Smith to Boxley. Boxley for a long 2 is good. Rakowska for the Pirates out to Angel Hill. She's been silent tonight offensively. Just 4 points. As Mills looks inside, now gives it back to Rakowska, and a travel called. She was in the air when she let the pass go to Mills. But evidently, that is a travel. With 9:53 to go in the ball game, Montevallo leads by 9, 45-36. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. 9:53 to go. And the Pirates trail Montevallo 45-36. The Falcons have led the entire game with the exception of one time in the first half when it was all tied at 26. But since that point, the Pirates have scored just 10 points in 14 minutes of action. McClure with it for the Falcons. Gives off to Beverly. Now Beverly hands off to Boxley. Boxley is blocked by Mills. And with 7 seconds left on the shot clock, Montevallo will keep possession as Dee Hayward comes back into the ball game for the Pirates, replacing Jasmine Walker. Six seconds on the shot clock. Boxley, shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Mills. And a foul against Montevallo will give it to the Pirates. So with 9:18 to go and the Pirates down 9 points, Armstrong will have the basketball. Hill over to Rakowska. Back to Mills. Mills drives and gets her own miss. Shorts the shot from about 3 feet. It misses everything. And a rebound for Montevallo. And shot is up and good by Beverly on a tough pass, where she was underneath the basket but still was able to put it up and in. And it's the largest lead of the game, and a turnover by the Pirates. Boxley for 2 is no good. Rebound Hayward, and a rebounding foul will put the Pirates on the line. It's 1-1 it should be for the Pirates. So Dee Hayward will shoot 1-1. As the Pirates might have to try and climb back into this game at the free throw line. Hayward 4 points, 3 rebounds, makes the first free throw. Second free throw from Hayward is good, and Jasmine Walker will check back in for Dee Hayward defensively. Moore Smith, guarded by Hill, gives off to Nazalowski. Now Beverly, turnaround jumper's good. She has hit every one of those turnaround jumpers. She's 7 of 9 tonight for 14 points and has been unstoppable for the Falcons. She came into the game averaging 7.9 points a game. Hill for 3 gets the friendly shooter's bounce. First three-pointer of the game made for either team. As off the glass, shot is good by Seymour and a foul called. And so Montevallo will have a chance to stretch the lead again. The last shot by Hill was a 2, not a 3. So the lead is 11, which ties for the largest lead, but Seymour has a chance to make it 12. which she does. And a full timeout for Montevallo as the Falcons are 7:34 away from taking a third straight win over the Pirates from Savannah. Out of the timeout, Montevallo showing pressure, which the Pirates break as Hill goes in for the shot, and it's no good. Mel Wells gets the rebound, puts it up and in. And brings the Pirates within 10, 52-42. But the Pirates are going to need to get some defensive stops here with 7 minutes left. And a foul as Gibson goes over the back of Seymour to try and break up the entry pass. That's her second. Only player in foul trouble for the Pirates is Dee Hayward. She has 3. Montevallo has Boxley with 4 and Beverly with 3. As a layup is no good for McClure. Rebound Wells. Pirates a little fortunate there as Hayward goes in, puts it up off the glass and scores. 52-44, 2 straight scores by the Pirates. Moore Smith to Beverly, ball's deflected. And then all alone is Nazalowski as the Pirates chased after the loose ball and left Nazalowski free for her first points of the game. Wells for 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Gibson, but tipped to Beverly of Montevallo. McClure to Beverly, and Beverly is fouled. And Taylor Beverly will go to the line. Hill whistle for the foul. Beverly, the leader for both teams, misses the first free throw. Strickland in for Montevallo, Mills in for the Pirates. Second free throw, no good, and Mari Wells gets the rebound. She now has 10 rebounds to go with 8 points. Hayward around a screen, goes all the way in for the layup. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. Hayward's first free throw is good. Hayward had 10 points at Columbus on Thursday. That is her season high in her debut season for the Pirates. Her free throw here ties it as she now has 10 in the game for Armstrong. Pirates show full court pressure, but McClure will break it. She'll go all the way to the rim And that ball is out of bounds off the hand of Mills as she got just a fingertip on it to keep it away from Seymour. Mooresmith to inbound it for Montevallo. She does so to McClure. McClure will back it out. Now Strickland with it. Strickland to Seymour for two, no good. Rebound tipped and Wells comes up with it. Hayward brings it up quickly. Out to McFarland for two, that's good. And a timeout for the Pirates as Armstrong has cut the lead to 6, 54-48 with 5:11 to go here at Alumni Arena. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong has cut a 12-point lead down to 6. And looking for another defensive stop here as Montevallo will inbound it against full court pressure. Harris lobs it, and it's stolen by Mari Wells. Wells is fouled by Harris, and Mari Wells will go to the line for 2 free throws. That was read very well by the sophomore from Rome, Georgia, Mari Wells, as she will shoot 2 free throws to try and bring the Pirates to within 4. Wells' first free throw is no good. Mari's 80% this season from the free throw line. That leads all Pirate regulars. Second free throw is no good. Rebound tipped. Gibson gets it, puts it up and in. And then Harris turns it over as she took a step inbounds with the ball. And so the Pirates will take it after the turnover, and within a span of 10 seconds, the Pirates have scored twice and will have the basketball again. So a full timeout on the floor with 5:01 to go, and it is a 4-point game, 54-50. A reminder, fans, coming up 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game, the Armstrong men will take on Montevallo. The Falcons were nationally ranked last week, slipped out of the top 25 poll this week, but they're still receiving votes as they come in with a 13-3 overall record, 4-1 in the Peach Belt. Pirates at 7-9, 3-5 in the Peach Belt. Armstrong will inbound it underneath its own basket. D. Hayward inbounds it to McFarland. McFarland for 2 is good. And the Pirates are within 2, 10 straight points for Armstrong. McClure brings it up. And now Montevallo will set up the half-court offense. McClure dribbles right, now looks left. Lob inside for Seymour. Her shot is no good. Rebound Gibson. Pirates have a chance to tie on this possession. Hayward around a screen. Out to Mills. Mills. Shot is up and good. 12 straight points, and the Pirates have tied it 54-54 with 4:05 to go. Strickland on the backdoor cut, and the pass is out of bounds, too far in front of her. And so Armstrong will take over. Montevallo turned it over just one time in the first about 12 minutes of this half, but turnovers have killed the Falcons over the last 3-4 minutes. Hayward to McFarland for 3. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to McClure. And a foul by Dee Gibson on Taylor Beverly. And Beverly will go to the line for 2 free throws. Taylor Beverly sinks the first free throw for Montevallo, putting the Falcons back on top. Second free throw, good as well. Hayward with it for Armstrong. 3:25 left. It's a 2-point ball game. Hayward to Mills. Mills drives, lays it up, can't get it to go. Gibson gets it, and her shot is blocked. Rebound Montevallo. Three minutes to go. 2-point Montevallo lead. Boxley around a screen, kicks it off to Beverly, and Beverly travels. (56-54). Again, Montevallo with the lead. And a foul on McClure will put Dee Hayward on the line. A reach-in foul on McClure. And Dee Hayward will shoot 2 free throws. Hayward's first free throw is no good. That's 3 misses for the Pirates. As Mari Wells missed 2, they did get a basket on that. But now Hayward misses the first of her 2. Second free throw, good, and it's a 1-point game. McClure with it for Montevallo, guarded by Demisha Mills. .230 to go, 17 on the shot clock. Boxley out to Seymour. Now Beverly, shot is up hard off the glass, no good. Rebound Mills. Mills on the run. Now we'll give it to Hayward. Inside ball's thrown right to Beverly. Gibson was open, but Beverly had better hands as she picked that pass away from Gibson. 2 minutes to go, 1-point game. Seymour, ball deflected, but Beverly gets it. Her shot is up and no good. Rebound Gibson. 1:44 to go. Pirates with it. Hayward to Wells. Now McFarland inside Gibson. Gibson to McFarland for two. No good. Mills gets the rebound, puts it up and in. And the Pirates lead for the first time tonight with 1:25 to go, 57-56. Demisha Mills with the offensive rebound and the putback. She has 16 with 12 rebounds. That is her second double-double of the season for the Pirates. She opened the year with 22 points, 10 rebounds against Bluefield. And Mills has scored in double figures in each of the last 6 games. .125 left to go in the ball game. And the Pirates are leading for the first time in the contest. Montevallo will have the basketball and have to go the length of the floor. Strickland to inbound it. Gets it to McClure. McClure guarded by Mills. Dribbles right. Rolls it inside to Strickland, and Strickland traveled. And head coach Cindy Hilbrick pleading with Strickland to take the shot rather than try and put that on the floor. So 1:08 to go, and the Pirates lead it by 1. Hayward loses the basketball and gets called for the travel. So both teams trade turnovers. We are under a minute to play. Strickland inbounds it to McClure. McClure dribbles right. Looks left for Boxley for three. It's no good. Rebound Mills. And Mills is tied up on a jump ball, but it will give it to the Pirates with 41 seconds left, and that works in the Pirates' favor because instead of fouling Mills and putting Mills on the line, the Pirates could get a better free throw shooter on the line if Montevallo decides to foul. Wells to Hayward. It looks like Hayward will be guarded by McClure. Hayward to Gibson, and a timeout call by the Pirates. 27.7 seconds on the game clock, 16 seconds on the shot clock. And it's a full timeout on the floor. .7 ticks left on the clock. The Pirates have led for the last minute after Montevallo led for 38.5 minutes. The Pirates will have the basketball. But they're going to have to inbound it on the sideline, which is easier said than done. Mills to inbound it for the Pirates. Gibson to Mills. 12 on the shot clock. Hayward goes all the way to the basket, lays it up, and she is fouled. The basket doesn't go, but Hayward will shoot two with 18.2 seconds left. Hayward with a season high 11 points tonight, 3 rebounds. Her first free throw is good. Second free throw from Hayward is no good. A rebound comes down to Strickland. 15 seconds left. McClure in a foot race and a timeout as she gets it across the timeline with 11.9 seconds left. Wells almost had that rebound in amongst the double team after the missed free throw by Hayward, but McClure able to get the ball out quickly and get it across the timeline. So we'll see what's on the slate for Cindy Hilbrick, the head coach for Montevallo. Does she try and take a shot quickly, or does she try and milk the 10 seconds or 11 seconds and get the best shot possible to tie or possibly win this game at the buzzer? Montevallo's last game was a close one against Lander as they won that one, or lost that one by 2, 52-50 on Saturday. So a second straight close game for the Falcons. Strickland to inbound it for Montevallo. To McClure. McClure dribbles right, 10 seconds left. Gives it to Boxley. Boxley around a screen. Puts up the long three. It's no good. Rebound Wells. And Wells secures the rebound, and the Pirates win it 58-56. Armstrong improves to 10-6 on the season. Montevallo falls to 6-9. And we will step away for 25 minutes and come back with the second game of our doubleheader. Armstrong beats Montevallo by 2.